This is the flat roof on my porch which started to leak in the bottom left hand corner here. What I will show you today is a low cost paint on solution that is easy to apply and is within most people's capabilities and takes minimal effort. Warning: this project is on top of my porch and is at a height I am comfortable working at, and I have done this many times before. Do not undertake work that is beyond your capabilities and use the appropriate safety equipment. If you are not confident with the work, seek help from a professional and make sure you carry insurance for yourself, colleagues and the public. What you are aiming to do. So what you're going to do is get some waterproof coating and apply it on the area where the damage is causing the leak. This waterproof coating will seal the area on your flat roof and prevent any further leaks. What you will need: a ladder and the relevant safety equipment, a tin of Acrypol, a stiff sweeping brush, a paint scraper, 2 paint brushes, some scrim, some protective gloves and clothing, preferably old, a bottle of white spirits, a spare rag, and some chalk or a wax crayon. First of all, you need to buy a tin of Acrypol Plus, which is available at Wix and other DIY stores. It is available in 2 sizes, but for a small leak repair, the 2.5 kilogram tin will do, and it is available in 2 colours, grey and white. The average coverage is 1 to 2 kilograms per metre square, so you'll be able to work it out from here. Acrypol is a waterproof coating that is very thick in consistency and has fibres in it. Acrypol is an acrylic waterproof protection coating that stops leaks instantly. It works even under wet conditions and is unaffected by rain during and after application. It is excellent for protection of flat roofs, gutters, leadwork, slate, asbestos, cement, all metals, bituminous surfaces, asphalt, flashings, chimney stacks, glass houses, PVC, concrete and brick. I have provided the product information that is on the back of the tin at the end of the video, so more details of the product are provided at the end. Step 1. Cleaning the roof surface. What you need to do is remove all loose dirt and debris by sweeping the roof with a stiff sweeping brush. Then use the paint scraper to get rid of any stubborn moss or green growth that has accumulated. Finally, remove and dry any standing water. Any debris left on will not allow the coating to seal properly and do its job. Acrypol states that it works even under wet conditions and is unaffected by rain during and after application. While I know this is true, I feel it works better with the dry preparation as mentioned above. This porch roof is still waterproof and holding up well after one application. Step 2. Inspect the damaged area. Here you will have to have a close look at the leaking area and assess the damage. Is the damage visible? And if so, how big is the crack? Leaks aren't always easy to spot. For example, I could not see where the damage was on my flat roof, but I knew the water was dripping in at this particular point. As it was only a small leak, I decided to just apply the Acrypol with a brush on that area and take it from there. Step 3. Mark out the leaking area. After assessing where you think the leak is, draw a small area out with chalk or a wax crayon so no mistakes are made during application. Acrypol can get messy and sticky quickly, so preparation is key. So mark out a small area and go and collect a brush and your tin of Acrypol ready for use. Step 4. Painting over the leaking area. Easy method. Just apply the Acrypol straight from the tin onto the marked area of the roof. No primer is needed. Simply brush on the Acrypol over the marked area until the area is covered fully. Acrypol is very thick and it is easy to tell when it is not thick enough. Not a lot of Acrypol is needed and is watertight immediately, but it takes 2 to 3 days to dry fully, so do not touch the coating during this time. This is the easy method and can be used quickly for small leaks. Step 5. Alternative method. This is more complex. Acrypol Plus will fill and bridge cracks up to 10 mm wide. So after you assess the leaking area, and if the damage on your roof is greater than this, you will need to use some scrim in combination with Acrypol to use as reinforcement. The next diagram will show what needs to be done. You will need to follow the following steps. 1. Simply paint on Acrypol over the marked area. 2. Then lay a small section of scrim on top. 3. Then paint again over the scrim to achieve a complete seal. 4. Apply enough Acrypol so the scrim is no longer visible. A quick tip. Having a bright coloured scrim lets you know when it is covered completely, as you cannot see the bright pink anymore. See the diagram below to see the layering method. Step 6. Cleaning equipment. Acrypol is very sticky and tacky, so you need to move quickly once the job is done. Brushes may or may not be saved, even if cleaned with white spirits, and clothing may need to be thrown away. So just use common sense to prevent Acrypol getting everywhere. So in summary, there are 2 application methods. Method 1, the easy version. Just apply the Acrypol straight from the tin onto the affected area. This can be used quickly for small leaks, even if they are not visible, and will take minimal time and effort to complete. It can be used in poor weather even if you are in emergency and want to repair something quickly before returning to it after, when weather conditions are more favourable. Method 2, the more complex version. Here, apply Acrypol in combination with scrim to make the seal better. This is a more thorough job and is more suitable for leaks that are quite severe or cover more area. Use this method if more extensive repairs are needed. This method does take longer and is more difficult to do, and would be more advisable in favourable weather conditions. As mentioned earlier, if you have any further questions, here is the detailed product information provided on the Acrypol tin.